Good morning, guys. This morning, I want to speak on Russell Westbrook breaking Oscar Robinson's all-time triple-double record, and let's hear what some of these guys on TV has to say. Let's take a listen.
The NBA history made last night. The new king of triple doubles is one Russell Westbrook. Russ breaking Oscar Robinson's 47-year-old record with number 182 last night in a Wizards loss to the Hawks. That's not as
In a loss. Keep that in mind.
important now. Russ averaging a triple-double over the last 5 seasons. It has simply been amazing what he's done. Here is Russ on the once thought to be unattainable record.
Normally I don't like to pat myself on the back, but tonight I will, just because I'm so grateful for the ones before me, and so blessed and thankful for the men above for allowing me to go out and do what I do. And I take this job very seriously, and I'm super grateful for all my teammates and coaches.
I'm glad he's being semi-humble here. That's a good thing.
Along my journey thus far, I'm the best playmaker in this league, and I know that in my mind, and I do that every night. I know.
He says he's the best playmaker in this league.
It seems normal, and that seems normal, and at least from my point of view. But it's not, man. I take a lot of pride in it.
A lot of praise from around the league. His teammate Bradley Beal tweeting, "It's been an honor and a blessing to share the floor with you, Brody. Congratulations on making history, 182 and counting." How about his original team, the Thunder, adding from your first triple-double in 2009 to the most ever. Congratulations, Russ.
Oh, that's nice.
Even AI, I don't know.
OKC, let me just speak on them quickly. They botched one of the all-time draft jobs in basketball history, right? They drafted Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Jeff Green, Serge Ibaka, and didn't get a title out of it. Holy smokes.
Iverson. With this, just watched history being made. Congratulations on breaking a record no one thought would be broken. Well deserved. All right, Nick, how does the triple-double record impact Russ's legacy?
Well, this will be Russ's legacy, breaking a truly unbreakable.
Nick, on First Things First, he just made a great point. That will be his legacy. It won't be championships.
Record. There's a great video going around from a decade ago of a young LeBron and Jason Kidd and a bunch of guys being asked about averaging a triple-double for just one season, what Oscar Robertson did, and them saying, oh no, that will never happen again. And now Russ has done it 4 times in 5 years. Russ has 182 triple-doubles in his career, but he has 174 triple-doubles in his last 500 games. He only had 8 triple-doubles the first 6 seasons of his.
I want to speak on that. One of the reasons why I believe his triple-double numbers have went up in the last 6 years is because of all the long shots, all the long three-point misses, and long jump shot misses that rebound further out to the backcourt that allow Russell to accumulate all of these rebounds. Now, I'm not saying that he wouldn't be a 6 or 7 rebound guy under normal circumstances because of his hustle, his strength, his jumping ability, and he has a knack for reading the basketball coming off the rim. But a 6'3" guy averaging over 10 rebounds a game, there's a number of reasons why that wouldn't be done in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. One of them being they weren't the flow of the game. They weren't up and down like they are now with less defensive intensity going on and coaches giving every player on every team pretty much the green light to shoot an open 3. Okay, that didn't happen in the 80s and 90s, and that's one of the reasons why three-point numbers are through the roof right now.
career. What he has done over the last 7 years is remarkable. And by the way, it has led to winning. His teams win 75% of the games that he has had a triple-double.
Nick, you're misspeaking there. Okay, led to wins in the regular season. Okay, they've led to wins in the regular season, and he's also counting wins which Kevin Durant was a part of that team. Okay, he's also counting wins when Paul George was a part of that team. All right, so those numbers are misleading. What he really should say is how many wins in the playoffs does his triple-double numbers contribute to? Because for the most part, I believe Russell Westbrook he's a force of nature without a doubt. He's the most athletic point guard, probably next to Derrick Rose. I would put Derrick Rose A and 1A, whatever you want to put them. I don't believe he's more athletic than a prime Derrick Rose. No. I don't even believe he's a better basketball player than a prime Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose actually was a better decision maker and a better jump shooter, more consistent jump shooter than Westbrook. Let's keep it real. Russell Westbrook ran Kevin Durant out of OKC. Why? He was shooting too damn much. He wanted the ball too damn much. When you have the best scorer in the league and one of the best scorers in the history of the league, and he's just standing on the side watching you drive the ball against 3-4 guys in the paint, or watching you run down, go snatch a rebound from your big man, run down and jack up a three that you're shooting about 31%. He said, okay, enough is enough. Because Russell Westbrook doesn't play winning basketball. Now, his coach, Scott Brooks, who was also a coach of his in OKC, is trying to throw him flowers and hype him up, saying, oh, now he believes he's the second best point guard in history. Talking about rooting for the home team. How in the hell is he the second best point guard in league history? And he's been to the finals one time, which included the team of Harden, Durant, and Ibaka. Okay? They were all on that squad that went to the finals. Jeff Green had been traded for Kendrick Perkins, so Jeff Green was the only one that they drafted that wasn't in that finals. Okay? And they lost, and it wasn't even close. All right, now they were young. You could say, okay, they were young. They were 24, 25. But what happened after that? Okay, they blew a 3-1 lead to Golden State in the conference semifinals, right? Or in the conference finals. I can't remember which one. And he ran Kevin Durant out of town because late in games, in the fourth quarter specifically, he could not make the right decisions. I literally watched him shoot his team out of a playoff series in the first round. Just come down, jacking up shot after shot after shot. And a lot of times he would get assists just because he ran into 3-4 guys and dumped the ball off because he had nowhere else to go. He would get a lot of assists that way. Now, I'm not trying to dump on his accomplishments. He's extremely athletic, extremely tenacious, right? Has an abundance of endurance and stamina and skill. Okay, he is skilled. I'm not going to say he's not skilled. I'm not going to say he's not intelligent. He's obviously intelligent to do what he's doing and make it as far as he's made it, playing this high level in the NBA. But there's intelligence and then there's intelligence. Okay, he doesn't make winning plays in the fourth quarter of crucial games. I would take, even today, right now, I would take Chris Paul over him. And Chris Paul is 36 years old. Okay, I would take Steph Curry over him. We were talking about today, in today's game. Right? I would take Dame Lillard over him. Right? And there are a couple of others. I would even take his old running mate, James Harden, over him. And James Harden pretty much is a hybrid point guard, shooting guard. He can play either position equally. So I'll throw him in there. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think in the comment. I know what I think. I think he's a great player that's never going to win a championship until he finally concedes that he needs to play the background and just make winning plays. You know, get on a team that has a real leader, real stars, because he's such an alpha. He tends to be the leader of the team he goes to. That's why he butted heads with James Harden, because James Harden is also an alpha. And the two of them didn't mix the same way James Harden didn't mix with Chris Paul. Two alphas who, you know, it's my way or the highway, and they can't work together. So he has to go to a team and realize he has to take the back seat to another alpha that makes winning plays. Okay? And Durant is not an alpha, by the way. And this is another reason why Durant and him did not click. You know, if anything, Durant should have ran him out of OKC and told them to bring me in another point guard, trade him for Chris Paul or something like that, so that he could win a championship in OKC. Instead, he had to pack his bags because he wasn't strong enough to confront Westbrook about his playing style, and he flew to Golden State. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Where does Russell Westbrook rank amongst all-time great point guards? In my book, you have Magic Johnson, and everybody else is fighting for second place. That's just a fact. That's just what it is. Magic Johnson went to 9 finals in 12 years. Okay, he won 5 championships. All right, he won a college championship. I believe he won a high school championship. I mean, the guy is just a winner. Magic Johnson, greatest point guard of all time, in my opinion, and in many people's opinion. Hands down. Everybody else, we arguing about second place. So where does Russell Westbrook fit into that mix? You got John Stockton, you got Isaiah Thomas, you got Steve Nash, you got Jason Kidd. You can go back, some of your old timers. You want to throw in Bob Cousy and Walt Clyde Frazier, and even Jerry West, if you consider him a point guard. You know, there's a few point guards. Not a few, a lot out there. Gary Payton, okay? And these are guys, most of the guys I listed have won a championship. There's a few guys that haven't, like Mark Price, KJ, Kevin Johnson. Did Tim Hardaway win a championship? I don't think so. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't remember. But Tim Hardaway, and there's a few other greats. But where does Russell Westbrook rank in there? Mark Jackson. Where does he rank in there? Is he in your top 5 point guards of all time? He might creep in the top 5 for me at 5. He will go no higher than that for me. He definitely cracks top 10 just from what he's accomplished as far as accumulative stats and triple doubles. But I would rank him somewhere between 5 and 10, me personally. But you guys let me know what you think. All right? Where does Russell Westbrook rank in all-time point guards? Let me know. Rant Roller out.